Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. As you guys can see from the title, I am doing something a little bit fun, a little bit different for the channel. Is this going to be a new segment completely to the channel? I have no idea. I feel like I'm always trying out new segments, and I guess it's just trial and error, guys. So we'll see how this goes. One thing I can tell you is that I am always binge watching some reality TV. That's the one thing I actually do enjoy and watch a lot of. Yes, I do watch like true crime stuff like that, but one thing you can be sure of is that I'm watching reality TV, and I can finish a series, I can finish a show in one day. If they give it to me in a day, I'm gonna finish it in a day, period. Okay. And today's particular show is one show that I actually did finish in an entire day. I wanted to start off with something super exciting, something I know is on trend and a lot of people are talking about. And yes, honey, as you know, I'm talking about the new and trending Young, Famous and African. That's the show on Netflix. But before we get into that, please make sure that you are subscribed. Let me know in the comment section if this is something you guys do want to see more of. Suggest shows that you guys would like me to sort of like review or recap or speak on, because honestly I just have a lot of opinions when it comes to reality TV. Some of them might be kind of controversial, but you guys will comment you guys will tell me in the comment section if you guys agree with me or not, because I guess we see things in different perspectives. Okay, so we're going to break down this particular show, Young, Famous and African. I'm going to talk more about the characters, how I analyzed and reviewed everything, and just my thoughts on the overall show. I am having some wine, guys. This is not a wine glass. Can you guys believe that I've broken 2 wine glasses already, and I've only been here for 3 weeks? So and I only bought 2 glasses because I was like, it's chilled. I broke both of them. But I'm having my wine in this glass today just to have something, you know, buzzy, and just make the video fun with you guys. I haven't been laughing and chitty-chatting with you guys in a hot minute, so here I am. Anyway, if you haven't, please make sure that you are subscribed, comment down below, like, and of course share if you care. Let's get right into it, honey. Maybe I need to put in the trailer of the show for those who haven't watched it. So honestly, in my opinion, yes, the show came out 2 days ago, but honestly, you should have watched it by now. You should have already finished by now, because I feel like that show, honestly, when I did see the trailer, I was just like, okay, yeah, when I wasn't really excited until I was just like, even when I watched it, it was really just like, let me watch it. Like, it's here, let me watch it, okay? And I had a very busy day, but I was so caught up that I had to just like go in and watch it. So it is a Netflix show. It is about rich, young celebrities from all parts of Africa, which I really think is a great perspective. Not to say having like a full cast of South Africans wouldn't have been great, but I like that it brings in an interesting twist to have us explore the whole continent. Obviously we had the one and only Kanye Bao. I'm getting right into it, honey. I'm getting right into it. Okay, so yeah, as I said, it's a mixture of like different celebrities from all parts of Africa, of the continent. So we are all basically exploring their lives. Like, basically, in my perspective, it's like they're trying to build like a friendship dynamic. It's like they were brought together to establish a friendship, and let's explore how that goes. That's how I read the situation, because it wasn't really about like exploring their riches or their lives or what they buy or shopping or their careers. It was just like them being put together and them developing like relationship dynamics, friendships, just to see how they read each other, and of course learn a little bit more about each other. Okay, so one thing I really enjoyed, speaking of Kanye Bao, I really listen. Kanye Bao is that one celebrity that we love to hate and we hate to love. Like, she's so controversial. She's always pushing boundaries. And I guess it's part of the spark that she has. Kanye Bao has been a topic of discussion for decades, guys. And the fact that she still maintained a sense of relevance, even though it's not like always good relevance, but the fact that her name is still on our lips, honey, every other weekend, every other day, like, it's quite commendable, you know. She really has held it down, like going from the sugar baby, you know, whole thing connotation, and her branching into like establishing herself as a South African celebrity, a socialite, an actress, presenter, musician, if y'all want to put it like that, but like an influential person, Jay, in pop culture. So I really want to give kudos to her. I love how the show made her like the narrator. She's sort of like the glue. I really loved that, because I guess Kanye is Kanye, guys. She has that element of like, I'm a boss, I got y'all together. And I loved how they actually fed off of that. They were like, let's make Kanye the one who like talks us through everything. Let her be the leader and the guiding force for everyone. And I like how people weren't just thrown together. There was sort of like an element of friendship or familiarity. Like one person knew the other, and that's how they were brought together. So I liked how they brought everyone in, with Kanye sort of like leading the way. Then of course we were introduced to Swanky, who's like a fashionista in Nigeria. Is it Nigeria? Yeah, I think he's Nigerian. So he's like a stylist, like fashionista. Yeah, he likes to have a moment. That's the type of character that he is. I do think that he was sort of like the good guy, sort of like peacemaker, although he kind of lost his edge at some point, but we'll get into that. Yeah, that's pretty much how I read him. I don't think he was like the highlight, but like he was okay to be there. Like, he was okay to be there. And there was an event that he held where he was like on the cover of GQ. So there was also like, in a way, I appreciated as a South African that we were introduced to celebrities that we were not really privy to. I guess I'm glad that it wasn't like about David or like the people that we already know, and just to learn more about like other movers and shakers in other parts of the world, of the continent, without it being like the conventional celebrities, if I'm making sense. Like, because I can imagine Kanye Bao is big here for us, but maybe somewhere else people don't know her because she's not like the Beyonce of SA. Do you get what I mean? So I love that they brought in people that we weren't expecting, people that we didn't know, so we can learn more about the celebrity culture elsewhere. And then after Swanky, who's like the stylist guy, we met Annie. But I don't want to get into Annie yet. I want to just brush off the additions, like the people who are just additions, you know? Because Annie was quite a significant member in the cast. So I want to talk about the people that we can just pass by. No shade. Then we had Quentin, aka DJ Naked, and his girlfriend. Honestly, I did not really. It was okay. Like, they were there. I don't know what to say. I didn't quite enjoy DJ Naked. I think I was firstly shocked that he was 40 and he was really acting out of his age throughout the entirety of the show. Like, he was very inappropriate. He sexualized everything. I just don't understand his addition to the show. He's giving me extra vibes, like he was an extra. And then we have his girlfriend, Kylie, Cassie, something like that. But we had his girlfriend there, which in my opinion, was she there because she was his girlfriend, or was she there because she's like somehow a celebrity in SA that we don't know about? What does she do? Like, because she was very there, like she was very present in the show. So I don't really know. Personally, for me, they could have left them out. Both of them, they could have, sorry to say. If they're gonna have a next season, I don't think we need them. Anyway, moving along, we have Andile. Andile. Hi, Andile. How are you? Andile. Hey, Andile was problematic. Andile is Andile Ncube. Honestly, guys, when I was younger, I used to really daydream about being a presenter, and I know this sounds crazy, but I really always wanted to be in the media, whether it was behind the scenes or in the forefront. But I used to really love Abo Pabi Molloy, Abo Andile Ncube. I had the biggest crush on Andile Ncube. I think it was on live when he still had dreadlocks. Yo. And to see him years later be so charming, such a gentleman, like guys, every time there was a scene of him hugging Zari, I was like, take me. Oh my god, he was just so clean. Okay, honestly, his character and like his presence in the show is not so significant. Honestly, I think he's also just like an addition. I guess not everyone was going to be like as prominent, but I enjoyed him. I guess like he was eye candy, and he always looked clean. He was so gentle with every woman, like every single woman that had like a one-on-one with him. He was so genuine and gentle and rational. Like he just made sense, and I really enjoyed him, honestly. Do I think he was an intricate part on the show, like he brought something? Probably not, apart from his love interest or his lustful interest in Zari. But I did enjoy him, guys. Maybe I am being biased, but like I really did enjoy him. And then we have Diamond. So Diamond, honestly, I didn't want to like Diamond. Not to say that I liked him, but he was just very loud and very flexy, finesse type of guy. But there was a part of him that I found really sweet and like gentle. He's like the player, the baller. I mean, he's got money. Well, he's giving me that vibe. Didn't he land in a private jet? Yes, honey, he did that. So he's like this Tanzanian, popular player boy, hot guy. I don't know his music. I've never heard of it, which isn't a bad thing, because I guess now we learn. So he's like this player boy, man. He's looking fresh, he's fly, I really enjoyed him. Like I said, I did want to not like him because he's loud and proud, but he also was like a softie, and he just gave, especially when he spoke about his children and his baby mama, and just like humility. There's a part of him that I kind of really understood and liked, guys. I don't know, he is a bad boy, but I guess there's something likable about him. We didn't really see much of him because he's a busy boy, okay? He was out there chilling with our Snoop Dogg, our Akon. That's how you know he got the money. That's how you know he's making moves. So we didn't see too much of him, but obviously he did have a love interest in Nadia. It's not even a love interest. I think he just wanted a little bit of fun. And honestly, Nadia is also like easygoing. And actually, let's get into Nadia. Nadia Kai. Let me have a drink. I'm gonna be fair. I'm not much of a fan of Nadia Kai. I don't really follow her stuff and her music. I do follow her on Instagram because I think she looks sexy and stuff like that. But artistry, I'm not crazy about. And also in the show, she really I really loved her bad bitch, boss girl, tough girl energy that she exudes. I really enjoy that. But I feel like there's a layer that we could peel off of her, maybe in the next season if they give us that. But I feel like there's another perspective of her that she could have opened us to, because I do feel like maybe the whole tough girl exterior thing is like her play. I mean, she is Nadia Kai. I don't know, child. It's just what I'm reading. And also I felt like her stance on like everything that went on with like the Zari beef, she was very like unobjective. Like she just wanted to beef because she wanted to beef. Obviously, let's be honest, she was obviously caught off guard because Diamond was showing interest in her and then switched up and arrived with Zari, and they had chemistry. So obviously that rubbed her off the wrong way. But for her to take it all the way from that to like, "Ooh, Kanye, I would have snatched her wig. I would have dragged her." I just think she was doing too much, in my opinion. You're giving mean girl, you're giving jealous, you're giving intimidated. I didn't enjoy that. I think she could have like chilled a bit, even gave Zari a chance to get to know her instead of just like putting a block thing, because it's like she wasn't up for the challenge. She had all the but she wasn't up for the challenge, because she could have sat one-on-one with Zari and gotten to know her and then made a judgment of whether or not she liked her. Otherwise, she was giving me mean girl, coward, toughing, like acting tough aesthetic, which I didn't really enjoy, honestly. And I feel like we could have explored more of her and what she does and da-da-da. But yeah, I guess we learned about her relationship dynamics, that she finds men as super disposable. I didn't even pick that up. How many relationships has Nadia Kai been in South Africa? Okay, now she's dating Super Mega. She's dated Major League. She's dated the Vic guy. Kuningi. Industry. It's a lot. But yeah, that was my bit on Nadia. I think she was she was there, you know, and she wasn't serving looks. That's also something that I thought she was gonna like give us proper looks and have like a proper stylist. But she I don't know, but she was just rocking up in jeans and hoodies. I was just like, girl, the whole continent is watching you. I mean, no beef, but like I was expecting more from her again, at least in terms of aesthetic. Okay, anyway, moving along, let's get into Zari. Zari is Diamond's baby mama. So she showed up and basically when's a mess, you know you're that B when you cause all this conversation. Because honestly for me, I feel like we need to unpack, Sana. We need to discuss, because the Zari thing was a lot. So Zari is Diamond's baby mama. Zari the boss lady. I don't really know what she does. She's Zari the boss lady. Zari is Diamond's baby mama. She's beautiful. She's stunning. As soon as she entered the room, everyone was just like, and honestly, sitting from home and watching, I was also like, wow, she's stunning, she's ladylike, she served looks. The hair was questionable. Okay, like I think everyone had a bad hair day on that damn show. Everybody had a bad wig, and I feel like that show was shot probably last year, so everyone should have had good wigs. But I guess we'll just blame the stylist and the hairdressers or whatever. But everybody had a bad wig. But she was beautiful, and she was very like ladylike, like poised, like but she has like an effect where people feel away. Do I think Zari thinks she's the Beyonce and you know she captures all the attention and she wants the attention all to herself? Absolutely, 100%. Do I think that she's a diva and she wants everyone to talk about her and notice her? Absolutely. Do I think she thinks she's the most beautiful Hyundai, Absolutely. But the gag is that so does everyone else, y'all. Everybody there think they're the Beyonce. Kanye was out there talking about like, yeah, we wake up with pianos, I do this, y'all know me, I roll big, I'm a this, I'm a this, I'm a that. She wanted to be the main queen, Kanye Bao herself. Swanky, the stylist, he was making sure that he's late to every event, flinging his cape and making sure everyone noticed him. Everybody was trying to secure a spot as the queen bee on that damn show. Why the hell is Zari getting the flack for that? I didn't understand that at all. I found it so bizarre. And that's why I'm like, we need to discourse, because there is an element of picking on the pretty girl. It exists, guys. It exists. I think because Zari had an effect on everyone, they just started projecting. And I'm going to actually insert the clip if I can, of Kanye Bao speaking on how Zari reminds her of like queen, and like basically dishing out everything, you know, like she's the boss girl, you know, she's like the queen. Kanye was saying that when she first met her. She was like, you give me this energy of like boss girl, da 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 da, praising her. And then two, when she walked in on that Arabic night, da da da. That's why I'm dressed like this, Kalo honey. That's why I'm dressed like this, honey. So that when that night happened, Kanye also noted that when she walked in, everyone was like, oh my God. Even Nadia mentioned that she's a whole lot of woman. Even Annie admitted that she's such a beautiful woman. She's captivating. Everyone knew this about her. But when it came down to it, they were like, let's beat her with this exact stick. Let's take the fact that she intimidates us and project that onto her. Let's be mad at her for being the pretty girl. I definitely feel like there is an element of that sometimes in reality and in society generally, especially among women, where it's like, she's pretty, let's nitpick everything that she says and make her look bad. That's what they did with Zari, in my opinion. That the whole train saga was just stupid. The way Kanye was reacting about some stupid introduction where she's like, thank you for honoring my invitation. Yes, she wanted to make it about her. She invited y'all. But did you guys have to take it to level 100? Absolutely not. Y'all got Swanky shouting at everybody, making a scene. Is that how much y'all are intimidated by Zari? Like she does that to y'all? No, honey. I was really shook by how everybody took it from level 1 to 10 when it came to Zari. It's like everyone wanted to snatch her up and eat her up. I don't understand that at all. Like she was, I wanna think of a point where she was a villain. I want to think of a point. Did she, okay, maybe she shouldn't have said to Annie's husband that she's insecure. I think that was overstepping. And when she also was like, oh yeah, they cheat with the opposite. I mean, it was a back and forth thing where they were like being catty, but I also feel like she shouldn't have played on that. We can all definitely see that Annie has an insecurity thing and she's very sensitive about her husband. And I don't blame her. It's not even her fault that she's as broken or whatever the situation may be. But I feel like it's too much of a low blow for Zari to play at that. So it really wasn't fair. That's where I think she was absolutely wrong. But in terms of her thinking she's the Beyonce, nigga, everybody thinks they're Beyonce on that damn show. Everyone thought they were Beyonce. So y'all need to calm down. Y'all need to relax and stop projecting. Okay? Leave that girl alone. Leave that girl alone. And then we get introduced to Annie. Annie, I have like mixed feelings with Annie. When I first saw her, she gave me like very bougie, complaining, always like, I don't like this, I don't like that, which really bored me to death. So I was kind of like standoffish about her initially. And then we were introduced to like her perspective as like a mother and just her life in general, and the fact that she has like her own successes in her own right, but is sort of like under her husband's shadow. So she was trying to fight for her spot and like being seen for Annie, the model, the Nigerian actress and stuff like that. So I really did start warming up to her, and she was more like humanized. Like she felt like a real person because she was open and very transparent about her feelings. And then like there was just so much about Annie, and then the dynamic of her relationship with her husband, the grooming, because child, she met that man when she was 15 and he was 24. So you can imagine like the years of grooming and submission and having to accept and to endure and to, I can't imagine what she's gone through. The mere fact that that man has 5 kids and she only has 2 from him, and they've been married for years. So throughout their marriage, he went out and made children and then came back and made her children. Like, that's crazy. And she stood by him, and we can definitely see that she's madly in love with that man. Like, she's giddy, she's excited. Like, it was mixed emotions, because I would just be like, damn, girl, get up. Like, you don't have to do all of that for a man. But at the same time, it's just like, You can imagine, like, this man is the only thing she knows, you know, before the fame, and now she's holding it together because they have a family. You know, there's just so much about her, which is why I think she was like a super significant part of the show. You know, there were parts of her that I did not enjoy, like the whole insecurity aspect, and I think the whole Zari thing was blown out of proportion. Again, I don't think it's her fault that she is insecure or reacts the way that she does. I do think though it was kind of weird that she kept licking her husband's face or head. Like, why are you doing that? Why? And also when she was like, "Oh, baby, walk in front of her, don't walk behind Zari," I was just like, that's projection. Because, and then the way how that whole thing ended up being Zari's fault, where we could all clearly see that Annie is insecure. But also, again, I don't blame her. She's gone through a lot, but she chose this life. She chose to stand by this man and whatever else he has put her through. I could see that everyone else had like major concerns about, like, is this real? Is she happy? I do think that to some extent people just needed to chill. Like, at the end of the day, this is her real life. This is the life that she chose. I think about Kanye and them wanting to even question whether or not, you know, the whole vow renewal was like real. Is she really happy? I honestly feel like she was happy despite everything that she has gone through. She was really excited still about her husband, and let's just let her be, guys. I think not every it's not as but a lot of women, you know, stand by their cheating partners and they stick it through. So like, we can't really judge Annie for that, okay? We can't really judge Annie for that. So I think I've covered all the cast members. Overall, I think the show was great. I think Netflix did a damn thing, and I do hope there will be a season 2, honestly, where we can explore other celebrities, you know, other young, successful celebrities. I will say though that the show was called Young. Questionable, because everyone there, guys, Quentin is 40 years old. Why is he young on the show? Everyone there was like from 33 and up. So these were old ass people. I don't get the perspective of young, where that came from. I guess that's a discussion that we can have. Also, young, famous. I feel like, yes, we could get an idea that these people were famous, but I feel like we could have explored more of their careers or what they are famous for. Obviously, we know Kanye and what she's famous for. We know Nadia and what she's famous for, or Andile, or even Naked DJ. I don't really know much about Naked DJ, child. But I feel like with everyone else, I feel like the show could have explored a bit about their careers and what they're famous for and what they've done, or at least like what they are planning to do. Like, have that type of discussion. I guess maybe since this is the first season, they wanted us to get to know them. So I do appreciate the dynamic that they took, because honestly, guys, what I love about the show is that these were real people having real conversations, and we don't really get that from South African reality TV shows. It's always like people fight, like, guys, no one was fighting about fake Gucci, or who's wearing fake Louis, or who has more money, or who has done what. No one was fighting about that or talking about that. Like, I think her purse was fake, and I really appreciate that, because every other reality show will have a conversation about fake designer. No one cares. No one cares. If the money's in the bank, no one cares what you're wearing. Okay, no one. Like, stop that. So I really appreciate that people were having real conversations about real life situations, like the relationships, the friendship dynamics, like everything, even like mentioning Andile's father and that loss, and also Nadia's parenting or childhood situation. Like, these were real conversations. And I also do want to add that I'm very happy that there weren't any fake artificial accents. Like every other reality TV show in South Africa, everyone is sounding like, I'm going to do another recap or another breakdown of a show where people were like, I'm so and so, and I hate it when Africans have like these fake stupid ass accents. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. But I really appreciate that everyone spoke like themselves. Everyone was themselves. Like South Africans sounded a particular way, Ugandans sounded a particular way, Tanzanians sounded a particular way, Nigerians sounded a particular way, and everyone sounded like themselves. No one was like, yeah, I traveled to London for 2 years and then I no one was doing that. So kudos. I guess it also comes with age because these are grown people. They don't have to prove a point to anyone. So I guess that was part of what was great about the show. Do we need a season 2? Absolutely. The quality was great. It came at the right time. I feel like Netflix really did a thing. There's another show I said I want to talk about, which is on another series or like TV platform. If you guys want to hear that, let me know in the comment section, because honey, there's a lot to talk about that. But overall, I do give the show an 8 out of 10 because I really think it was great. I just don't want to give it a full 10 because it wasn't perfect. Like I said, they could have done more of like exploring their careers and what they're famous for, you know. It's not just about money and what they have and what they could buy, but just like understanding, you know, how they got to where they are, okanye, you know, what are they known for, you know. I think we could have explored that a little bit, but we did get an introduction, which is not bad at all. So I'm really happy about that. I do want to kind of shout out to the extras. Kudzi, Kanye's partner, shout out to him because he literally said, I'm staying away from women's business. That man did not get into any mess. He made sure that he let his woman shine. I love that. I respect him for that. I give him props for that. Shout out to him, Shane, because he was really like a cute addition to the show, just making sure that Kanye's good and she has her spotlight. I really appreciated that. And then also we, as an extra, we had Annie's husband, which was interesting. He did try to wine and dine her and appreciate her for all the years that they've gone through. I wouldn't want to speak too much on that, but I do honestly feel like it was sincere, but I also am like, you appreciate Annie for the things that she's done for you. You appreciate her for sticking through everything that you have put her through, and her raising the children, and her standing by you and sticking by you, you know, after everything that you've done to her, which I guess good for you, but at the same time, it's giving mother, it's giving like parent. It's like you don't appreciate her for who she is and how much you love her and how much you appreciate her. And I guess he did apologize as well, but like I still feel like he was just like, I'm sorry, you've taken care of me and you've stuck it through, and I appreciate you for that. It's giving me bad vibes. But at the end of the day, you know, Annie's happy and she was so excited about that man. So at the end of the day, so we will not enter two people, things of two people we don't enter. Anyway, guys, let me know in the comment section what you guys thought about the show. If you haven't watched, please make sure that you watch it. You will not regret it. It was really, really a great production. It was well made. If they do a season 2, I'm excited. I wish they bring in different faces from all parts of the world, not just South Africa. Switch things up. Let us know more about like young people. And I love how they didn't shove money in our faces and just explored real life situations. So yeah, shout out to Netflix. And like I said, watch the show. I hope you guys enjoy it. And I hope you guys enjoyed my little piece of, you know, something about the show. I could be coming back with more reviews. If you guys let me know in the comment section, give me any suggestions of any show that you guys would like me to recap on. I probably have already watched it, or I probably am watching. So let me know in the comment section. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Otherwise, bye.